Did you know there were dragons in the gospel? Giants? Nephilim? I'm reviewing the new book by Anthony Delgado, The Gospel is Bigger Than You Think. Why a comprehensive gospel creates lasting kingdom impact. This book is not a short gospel summary for your mates at the pub. It is for Christians who suspect there's more to the gospel than the Romans road. Delgado unpacks how the gospel is bigger than the cross. The gospel is bigger than any atonement theory. The gospel is so big the New Testament can't even contain it. While driving to work listening to the audiobook, I was surprised to hear that the gospel begins, believe it or not, in Genesis. And as I was driving home, I was shocked to hear that the gospel is in Revelation too. The scope of the book is big, and Delgado doesn't shy away from controversial topics like marriage dynamics, humans as God's image, and atonement theories. By showing that the Bible isn't confined to the first 4 books of the New Testament, Delgado sets himself a gigantic task, essentially tracing Jesus' kingship from Genesis to Revelation. And because Delgado covers so much ground, we were bound to butt heads at some point. And wouldn't you know it, we butt heads about goats. And I've got to say this because I'm a Leviticus guy, but Delgado didn't convince me that the Day of Atonement is like a courtroom scene, where the goat's blood is a restitution price. But having said that, Delgado did lay out that atonement theory in a refreshingly nuanced way. In a book on the gospel, I was not expecting to hear about dragons and giants and Nephilim, but Delgado demonstrates that the Old Testament stories are essential to understanding Jesus' kingship. And so, after listening to The Gospel is Bigger Than You Think, I'm now seeing the gospel in new and hidden corners of my Bible. The gospel is not only bigger, it is deeper, broader, richer, and more beautiful.